What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers. So please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. If you want up to 12 free stocks, Webull is going to give you up to 12 free stocks when you open a new Webull brokerage account. Put at least 1 penny in that account. They're going to give you up to 12 free stocks for just trying out their brokerage app. There's a link down in the description box of the video. Click on that Webull link. Open up your new Webull brokerage account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. Also, guys, I use the Webull brokerage app every single day to do my trades. So I would never ask you guys to try something that I was not using myself. In today's video, I'm going to do another My Advice to a Young Black Man. Here's his email. Good evening, Mr. Fain. I'm currently 21 years old. I come across both of your videos giving advice to young black men like myself. I'm looking to build wealth for myself now to place myself in a good position when I'm in my 30s. I really want to break this generational curse of a lack of financial education and resources that is prevalent within our community. I have a few questions I'm hoping you can give advice to. I'm trying to break the rat race cycle early. Question 1. I have a tax return of $27,2850. I want to know how I can best use a portion of that money to invest in proven assets instead of wasting it on liabilities. I do want to move into an apartment with my girlfriend as well early summer. So I am looking to start building passive income and budget my money for that. What should I be looking into and actively investing my money in? First thing I want to tell this young black man and anybody else out there that's listening, income is your number one tool to build wealth. Although it's incredibly nice to get a pretty good sized tax return refund, it's not enough to build wealth on its own. What I recommend is focus on your income. The more income you make, the more income you keep, the more income you can multiply and create passive income for yourself. As it relates to the tax return refund, first thing I would ask you to do is look at your emergency fund to make sure you got 3 to 6 months of money tucked away somewhere in a savings account or a money market account at your bank for any bumps in the road that you might run into. The emergency fund is extremely important. Now, if you got the emergency fund already tucked away, then I would say take a look at any debt you might have, especially if you got high interest rate credit card debt, because that is the highest interest rate debt you can have currently because of the increase in short-term interest rates by the Federal Reserve. Credit card interest rates are extremely high right now, and you should not be carrying any balances on your credit card. So if you have balances and you can take a portion of this tax return refund and pay that off, I think you'll be doing yourself a favor. Now, if you don't have any credit card debt, then I would say think about taking that tax refund and putting it in something like an S&P 500 ETF. And the reason I like the S&P 500 ETF is because you don't have to be the expert. You're not the one on the hook out there picking individual stocks, trying to pick winners and losers. That particular fund has already been put together. It tracks the S&P 500, right, index. So it's a proven way to multiply money. I would say take a portion of that tax return refund if you already got the emergency fund done, you don't have any high interest rate credit card debt, then take a portion of that money and start investing it into the S&P. The key though is you have to dollar cost average in over a long period of time for it to make sense. You putting in, let's say $1,000 of that $2,800 tax return refund is not enough. It's a start, but it's not enough. You got to consistently put money in that S&P 500 ETF over time. And that's the way you build assets. That's the way you build wealth. And then at some point, that S&P 500 asset, that ETF that you have invested in over the years will start throwing off some passive income in the form of dividends. See, the dividends from that investment is the passive income. Also, you'll make capital appreciation on that investment as well because you're going to dollar cost average in over a long period of time. The key is you buy investments at a discount, you hold those investments until they trade at a premium, right? I buy them low, I sell them high. That's how you make capital appreciation with paper assets like the S&P 500 ETF. But while you hold your money in that investment, you can also create passive income through dividends. Now let's move on to his second question. I would like to know what steps I can take and what I need to start investing in real estate properties to start making grown man money. I plan to get a second job to bring in more income as my first doesn't pay a lot, as well as build up credit later this year. I built real estate portfolios, guys, for over 25 years. And I did it by buying residential single family properties. Now, in this young black man's situation, I would advise him, in order to get himself ready to buy real estate at some point in the future, he has to do three things. The first thing is he has to make sure he has enough income on a recurring basis that is verifiable through his tax returns. It doesn't matter how much income you make, guys, if it's not on the tax return. No one is going to give you a loan based on your word. No, they're going to want to see proof. They're going to want to see that income flowing through your tax return. So he needs to make sure the income that he's making is being reported and on his tax return, because he has to prove he can afford to pay the monthly mortgage payment on this piece of real estate. Second thing he's going to need to make sure he has is decent credit. No one is going to give you a loan if your credit score is low. If they go to your credit report and they see you have charge-offs, late payments, bankruptcies, judgments, they're not going to lend you money, guys, because you represent a bad risk. And banks are about making good loans and making interest off of those loans and getting the money paid back. They're not interested in lending money to people who have demonstrated in the past that they can't fiscally manage money, that they don't pay their bills on time. So you got to get that button up and have a decent credit score. And then the third thing you're going to need to position yourself to buy real estate for income is you're going to need down payment money. Now, if you're a first-time home buyer, then you may qualify for FHA's first-time home buyers program, where you only have to put down 3 to 3.5% for your first property. If you served in the military, there may be an opportunity through the VA loan to not put any money down, zero. So there are some programs out there for people who are like first-time home buyers. But if you're not, then you're going to look to put down 10 to 20% of whatever the purchase price is for that particular residential 1 to 4 family dwelling that you will be looking to buy. And that goes to what I would also tell this young black man is look at 1 to 4 family dwellings, whether it be a single family all the way up to a 4 unit, that still qualifies as a residential property. And you can get residential loan rates. And you can also qualify for that FHA first-time home buyers program where you get the 3.5% down. Now, if you do multiple units, you're going to need to live in at least one of those units for at least 12 months to qualify. But that's not a big deal. You live in there for 12 months, you roll out of it, and then you stick another tenant in. And now you got you a multiple unit property. That's my advice to this young black man if he wants to buy real estate. Get those 3 things buttoned up and then just make as much income as you can, man. I like the idea of getting a second job. Multiple streams of income is the way to go. Always be looking to be a producer and not a consumer. Be a producer, not a consumer. So let's wrap up this email from this young black man. I'm willing to do whatever it takes and even pay you for taking time to give this advice. I appreciate and respect elders as yourself who are actively teaching positive message to our people, as I've lacked this as a young black male in my life. That's his email, guys, and that's my advice to him as a young black man. The goal here is we want to control 100% of our time, and we want to control our own financial destiny. The only way we do that is we have to earn, we have to keep what we earn, and we have to multiply what we earn through investing in blue chip assets, like paper assets in the stock market over a long period of time, buying really good real estate and really good communities that people have a desire to live in, and just start building a portfolio of those homes or those duplexes or those triplexes or fourplexes or whatever you decide to buy for income. It needs to be in the right location. That's the key to buying real estate and making money. It has to be in the right location that people have a desire to live in. And then the third thing, start a business. There's no better time to start a business, guys, when we're in a recession or a down economy. Now, our economy right now is not completely in a recession, but it is a down economy that we're in. Inflation is sky high. It's a great opportunity to start a business. But in order to start a business, you have to find a problem that needs solving. You have to find problems that people need solving, and then you come up with that solution to solve it. That's how you start a business, right? Drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know what you think about the advice that I gave to this particular young black man. If you want those 12 free stocks from Webull, click on the link down in the description box. Open up that new Webull brokerage account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace.